Hey, what's up, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you're seeing this organic thread. My name is James Hoff. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a licensed and actively practicing realtor out here in sunny Southern California. It's actually a bit cloudy today, but forgive me. I'm also the owner and founder of a company called RERAW, which stands for Real Estate Raw, and opened that up just a couple years ago. I'm in my 8th year of real estate, and I'm about 2 years in, right around 2 years into my RERAW business, which is Real Estate Raw. It is a podcast and education resource for agents and other industry professionals who are looking to up their game, and it is just a no fluff, no BS platform and resource for folks. So that's a little bit of me in a nutshell. I'm creating this content because I surveyed a bunch of people in different groups online and people that I network and talk with and communicate with regularly. And I'm going to create some conversation and some content about how to handle and continue functioning in your real estate business during this kind of strange time that we're navigating with the coronavirus, COVID-19 pandemic, like whatever you're calling it. Maybe we'll call this RERAW Project 19 or something, I don't know. But I'm here to help you navigate a little bit of what's going on out there right now so that you can hopefully continue to provide for your family, serve your clients at the highest level possible, and ultimately just get done what needs to be done. I'm going to give more specifics, and we'll go into like niche topics in each of these videos. I'm going to try to keep them a little short and sweet. But I want to give you a little bit of an introduction and maybe a few disclaimers in this kind of initial episode. First and foremost, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not I'm not an accountant, I'm not a therapist. I don't have any special license to help tell you that you should be doing all these kind of very specific certain things. I don't work for the government. I'm not in law enforcement or first responder. And I'm telling you all that because nothing that I say should be construed as financial advice, as legal advice, as medical advice. You need to do what's best for you, your business, and your family, and not necessarily in that order. And you need to follow the appropriate guidelines that are provided to you by your local, state, and federal government or the health organizations that you're following. And you need to implement practices that are productive and important for you. This is designed as a sounding board, we'll call it a mastermind, to give you some outside perspective, maybe from a place that, I don't know, just from a third-party source, basically. I'm operating as a third-party resource for you in this, and I'm creating content that's very exclusive and specific to this topic to try and help all of us be able to navigate. My hope is, whether it's down in the comments or wherever, my hope is that we can all collaborate and talk and share ideas and best practices. And I'm going to share with you my opinions and some things that I think are important. But nothing that I share in this is going to be politicized. It's not about picking a side. I'm not here to point fingers and go nuts about that stuff. I'm here to help you navigate your business, and I'm here to open the dialogue and have conversation. There's a lot of groups online, be it on different social media platforms or otherwise, that are really getting tired of hearing about the coronavirus. And I'm here to tell you that I'm not overly panicked about the virus itself. I do have people in my family that could be impacted by it more severely given their age demographic, and certain people obviously with their own bag of health things that they need to deal with. But I'm equally, if not more, concerned about some of the overreaction that I'm starting to see with shopping habits, with the narratives that we're and the conversations we're having with our clients, and the unnecessary fears that perhaps we're putting out there. Some, by the way, some precautionary things are completely legitimate, but I'm here to hopefully bring us back down to earth, hopefully bring us a little bit back down to earth and realize that even though life presents difficult situations, it doesn't mean that the world is ending. the world is ending as we know it every single second of every day because of the constant change that's happening out there. And so that's really what we're here to talk about, is how do we navigate that space and what can we do? What I'd like to present to you are ways that you can leverage technology, digital assets and resources, the ways that you can become more virtual with your business. We're going to talk about best basic practices, creating more social space, keeping that, I got to back up, keeping that 6 foot, social barrier, right? And following basic instructions. But we're also going to talk about how to handle some objections. How do you protect your income without screwing your client over? A lot of times we push hard for the sale because we need the money, but maybe it's not best for your client. We're going to talk about some of those difficult situations. And a couple last things. Number one, I have a texting community that you can be part of. And if you're interested, I would appreciate, it's totally free for you. Standard text messaging rates may apply. But I invest in this as a resource so that I can communicate with people that are interested in following my RERAW content. I would like for you to text and add your contact information to my contacts. Add yourself to my contacts. There we go. Add yourself to my contacts by texting 949-216-5448. Okay, 949-216-5448. And you can be part of my texting community where I can send out announcements, where I can just send out some general motivation and inspiration. I try to get to all of the messages that I receive every day. If I don't get back to you one-on-one right away, then forgive me, please. But know that I am doing a lot of one-on-one engagement in there, so it's a great other way for you to communicate with me. I also have a private group on Facebook called Real Estate Raw. And that is a group that is actually only for licensed realtors. So if you are an active licensed realtor, you can become part of that group. But I am creating this content so that there can be a specific dialogue, a specific place where we talk about just this type of issue. And it's not all encompassing of all real estate and investment ideas and all that and lead gen ideas, but this is a way for us and for me to communicate things that that I'm experiencing, that I'm going through, that I'm seeing out there, and some of my reactions and responses to it. And I hope to God you can benefit from it. And if not, then what the hell are you doing here? Get out of here. So anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for your continued support of my content. I hope you like what you see, and enjoy clicking through the other videos and sharing information with your fellow colleagues and my fellow colleagues that you think might benefit them. Guys, at the end of the day, no matter what happens, we all know that in this business you eat what you kill, and if you ultimately want to make it, you got to do the work. Real agents work. You got to be one of them.